Hey everybody being Kara. Welcome to TFT Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with
the proud, the few, the dumb. No, wait.
That's
Mr.
him.
O.
That's him. Mr. O and me, Banshee. Hey, welcome to the show. We aren't expecting major throngs of people because we're going to just keep popping this up at different times of the day. And if you're lucky enough to find the lightning round, you'll get a single card message from us. And when we're not too busy, maybe a lot of talking.
Yeah.
We have plans. Mr. O knows that I am demanding we do a past life show in March. And what? And we're going to do one. Yeah. I think it might even be love related just because we missed Super Tarot Love Month, but
there's a
we
temptation
can
to sort of do something like around the Ides of March. Don't come back stabbed in the back. Just come back.
Or something. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just do a general past life one. If love comes up or people want that, maybe we could go that route. But I think maybe we'll save the love one and try to do it during Beltane season. Maybe that would work better. So we can do a second one. Because there seems to be a lot of interest in past life stuff. So
yeah, it's true.
We aim to deliver, don't we?
Well, gee, you have so much time on your hand, we could actually do an opening collective reading.
I guess we could, but I didn't.
You got one nearby?
Well, what's that? I think it's the work one. Let me see. No, it's Affirmator's Creativity. That might be a good one. Let's do that.
Why not?
What the heck? Now, I didn't plan on doing one on this show. Because it's only an hour long.
We would start off guns blazing.
Right. Good point.
I mean, if we figured we'd have at least 3 waiting, so of course we could just do 3 questions.
Well, and of course Kara is first. We can do her after and then just chat it up, I guess. What the hey? All right, let's see what this has for us. Going to have you pick one out of here, Mr. O. The interpretation's on the card, though, so I'll need it back from you. They're a little bit, tough to work with here. Oh, it's one of the special bonus cards. Actually, he pulled 2. Which is good because we have a regular card and we have a special bonus card. Well, that'll kill some time. But at any rate, the first one is one we all want to see, and that is abundance. I celebrate the abundance of this wild, rambling, decadent universe we live in. I see abundance everywhere and recognize it's an amazing law of nature. And so there's no need to worry my ideal well will ever run dry. I can let ideas flow like a gigantor waterfall, then dream up new ones as I sleep under trillions of twinkling diamonds. Can you believe all this decadence is free? Well, good points. Although I feel this person's maybe got an abundance of made-up words like gigantor waterfall. Anyway.
Needs an editor.
No, I think that's deliberate. I do believe that's part of the charm of this deck. It's creative, and, it's saying that there's just so much abundant creativity around us in the world, in nature itself, to draw inspiration from. So your creative wells should never run dry. So that's basically card number 1. And card number 2, now, this is really funny. This goes really hand in hand in a way. It's improvisation. I don't really know if it goes hand in hand, because some people have a real hard time improvising. And I totally bow down to comedians everywhere who are good at improvisation. It just amazes me. And also rappers who can just spontaneously rap about anything. That's amazing to me. But anyway, improvisation. Guess what, kids? Mistakes aren't screw-ups. They're gifts. Why? Because they're ideas you didn't have to think of. Freebies. When one shows up, you get to experience the pure joy of spontaneously reacting rather than meticulously planning. A freewheeling, improvisation-loving jazz prodigy lives within you, and they're giving you the green light to intuitively jam your way through whatever accidental notes show up in your work. They also probably wear black turtlenecks and berets and say, "Yeah, man," and "far out" whenever you do something. But honestly, that's more distracting than helpful. They'll work on it. At any rate, the whole idea here is pretty interesting to even call an accident a potential improvisation. How many times maybe has something slipped out of your mouth you might not have wanted to say or people to hear, but suddenly it's become a great idea or the funniest thing they've ever heard or whatever, So it's true that sometimes in strange ways we improvise without even realizing it.
Well, it sounds like a think tank kind of mentality, or brainstorming, and it happens, but sometimes you need to have something that kind of spurs that, an actual need or not. Do you want to plug my power into yours?
Oh, I guess I'm going to need it. No, that won't work.
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
fit on mine.
Well,
so I might run out of power to do the list, which means it's all on you.
I think I can handle the list.
Especially since it's just Kara thus far. But we never know what'll happen in this time frame. So, hey, let's keep moving. But did you want to add anything else on improv?
I thought I just did.
Are you trying?
Brainstorming.
Brainstorming. Yeah, I'm at 7%.
What sounded kinky?
6% power here now.
What did she think sounds kinky?
Kinky? Uh-oh. What did you say?
I don't know.
What did I say? Maybe improv is kinky too. That is true. That can be. Lovers are always trying to...
Explain yourself.
Lovers are always trying to shake things up a bit, aren't they? Oh,
Say no more.
Got it, Kara. Good one.
And Sonny could always make an appearance to liven things up.
Sonny is on my side right now, but we don't want him on the table.
He's always on your side.
That's right. That's right. See if we can get his tail into view. Today, I had a surprise visit. You could see him barely there moving around. I had a surprise visitor outdoors, an eagle. Up on the roof across from me. I saw it there. It was so huge.
Fly like the eagle.
And, there's a little bit of distance between our condos. And, we've had hawks in the tree before that look really big. That looked so huge from where it was sitting. I'm positive it was an eagle. And then it took off and flew off and expanded its wings. And I'm like, yep, that was an eagle.
For being as close to a city as we are, we see a lot of wildlife on occasion. We are near a forested area that's in the golf course, which is across the street. and some other areas that are not too far by that are semi-wooded.
Well, all in all, it's basically because we're not that far from the Detroit River, and there's other little canals and things that play off of that. And there is a wildlife refuge down here, downriver, and they do have hawks and they do have eagles. We know there's a lot of wildlife in the area. Foxes, deer.
Yep, we've seen them all.
We've seen coyotes. We've seen things. Wild turkeys, right?
We've seen things.
Yeah. So we're pretty happy here, because it's a nice blend of the convenience of city life and, we have a lot of nature around us. It's really pretty nice. And a lot less traffic than some of our northern suburbs get, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I know so. All right, Mr.
Wow, ravens, eh?
I am going to pull a card for Kara.
All right,
and
so
we'll see who else
we have a subject?
Oh, did you have a subject, Kara?
You're
right.
It's not
I'm
a specific question. It's
it could be general.
My love life, my health,
the week ahead. Love, money, whatever. And I'm going to reshuffle with that in mind. The one thing is, I'm not sure I see a lot of crows around here.
Ooh.
That's a funny thing. I don't know that I have.
Love.
Okay.
All right.
Sonny, quit rubbing against my leg. You're not coming up here. You're not. I know you know Kara's here, but you stay there.
We got to keep them separated.
Well, you got the Page of Wands reversed. So, all it means is it seems as though there's a little hiatus in the love life going on right now. There may be some delays.
Maybe you're turning down an invite, though.
That
Maybe
could
there are
be.
things going on and you don't like the vibe, so you turn down an invite.
That could be, some creepy guy person might bug you online, and you'll have to put them in their place, which I know you do quite well. So, it may be something that you're just not interested in, or it just may seem that, people are not, you're not seeming to find the right person to even want to establish a relationship right now with. That's what it looks like to me. But it could be only temporary delay if it's the Page of Wands, It
could be talking about a miscommunication, too. Like maybe there is somebody that, is a hot werewolf to you, but you couldn't quite come across,
Did I show you the hot werewolf she sent?
No, but she's talking about it there.
Yeah. That was very cute. It just says it looked like they were on, what is that show? America's Got Talent, I think it is. And this guy walks out, this really hot guy, and then he transforms into a werewolf, and they're all like, it was very cute.
Interesting.
He was pretty hot.
So, like I said, maybe you're just finding trouble communicating or coming across to somebody, or a sense, too, that maybe, you realize there's really too long of a delay with some communication that you might be expecting in that area.
That's it. Hey, you know what, Mr. O?
No, what?
I want you to shuffle and draw a card for me because I have a general question.
All right. Do I get to know it?
Yeah, I want to know if I'm going to get lucky today if I do something I wanted to do in the lottery.
Oh.
So will I get lucky today? Is this my lucky day?
So it's just
I didn't
one
want
card.
to be too specific.
It's not your yes/no thing.
No.
It's just one card.
Just one card, and we'll see if it sounds lucky.
Hi, Scooter.
They're up. My computer just went off.
Okay, we'll have to explain. We're not exactly taking questions, Scooter. Yeah. Go ahead, Banshee. You can explain it.
Okay, we're not taking questions. We'll do a general reading for you, either for the week ahead, a general reading, or about love, money, job, just in general.
Like a general subject, like my love life, my wealth, my investments, things like that.
And I just asked if luck is with me today. So, very simple, quick question.
And you have the Two of Wands, so I would say that, yes, luck is with you. If not just yet, it's something that maybe you actually have been thinking about or trying to plan to get an angle on it or to get ahead on that.
That's very interesting. Yes, and it's funny the car is there because it's almost like I have to go someplace to do this.
Oh, it reminds me of that Beatles song.
What?
Well, there's an obvious one. Baby, you can drive my car.
Anyway, yes, so let's talk to Scooter a bit. We're just killing some time.
Yeah.
This is our hour-long lightning round, which pops up whenever it pops up. And it's basically here at different times of day, once in a while, to just try to attract new people or to just do quick, easy readings for everybody who comes in.
As a lightning round, it's just one card, Scooter, so we might want to pare that down from the next couple weeks to, say, just the next week. Yeah. Is that okay?
Well, we could look at it long-term, one card, but it won't give you a lot of detail.
So it's good to see you again.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it.
All right, so we'll just say for this next week from today.
And Kara, I hope you enjoyed your reading. We don't expect a lot of turnout at these shows. It may be bigger different times of the day. It's also a test for us to find out what times might be appropriate, to maybe do another show or whatever in the future.
So as a general read, you have the Five of Cups reversed. And the Five of Cups seems to indicate that maybe a situation you felt was falling away from you is starting to rebound, or that elements from that situation are returning to you. So this could be people who maybe you thought were leaving your life, maybe they're coming back into your life. But it could be saying, too, that situations that disappointed you, Scooter, maybe there's been a recalibration of the matter, and maybe somehow you're going to not lose as much, or you're going to come out ahead in some manner.
It's an interesting card because, long ago when studying the tarot, that was one of the main memes about things returning to you. Yet there are other aspects of this card as well that I tend to kind of feel more these days. And so I just want to say, if it's not somebody coming back to you or some situation, seeming to right itself or come back to you in some way, it could be you finally deciding to move on from disappointments or setbacks that you've had recently, that you're willing to move forward now towards new opportunities and sort of like take some of the lessons or different things that you got out of whatever went wrong for you and apply it now to this new opportunity or situation that's coming your way. So there's always sort of a give and take with the Five of Cups here, because when it's upright, you've got cups spilled over and you've got a couple cups standing. And when it's reversed, it's saying, well, it's time to pack up those couple of cups that are still standing and move on, or maybe it's saying that something is returning. Maybe those cups are standing because something, as Mr. O said, is coming back.
And Scooter says, I think that would be their home supports. And I know you've talked about your situation before, so with a person in particular, but I could see that, that may be what the meaning is about. Cups are about emotional matters, so if this is something that, has a special expression of warmth or support or feeling, then it could very well be that.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
So that's what we have
for you. Have for you. Good luck with that. So that looks good. We were also...
Did you want to do one for me?
Oh, do you have a question? A general question?
Yes, I'm going to have a general question.
Yeah.
I would like you to look into my health.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Shouldn't ask.
That's
it's been
loaded.
A real roller coaster for me this last week or 3. with my inner ear infection, making me dizzy and vertigo, nausea. And then I've had some other problems too with my knee that has a torn meniscus and something going on with my heel that gives me pain walking. They're both on the same leg. So I'm complaining.
So sorry I won't be able to type my message when we close the show, where I usually say bye to everybody, and I can't keep up with the list or keep up much with what's going on in the chat because my computer just died. I had no power. I didn't realize it. And my cord is downstairs, so anyway.
But this was our lightning round, and we're going to do it randomly and episodically, maybe about once a month, and we're never going to give a lot of advance notice on it. We're just going to pop up. So we did one at the end of January. It was later evening on a Friday. This one was now midday Wednesday. We'll see what March brings. What do you got, dear?
It's the Knight of Wands reversed.
Me, Knight of Wands reversed.
Yeah.
My health.
Well, I think here that maybe, some people have been trying to come up with some quick solutions for you, and are they going to be valid? I wonder here if maybe moving too fast and not really looking at everything might not be good for you.
Wait a minute. I have so many tests.
You were supposed to have an MRI too.
That's the 1 out of 4 or 5.
What it looks like to me here, actually, it's not totally a negative. I mean, the Knight of Wands can also speak of delays and setbacks. So what this might tell me is it may take you a little bit, longer than what you had hoped to kind of recoup from this.
Maybe it says I should be more forceful.
Maybe.
Especially to the naysayers.
But let's not forget this was also our card of the day for today.
Reversed?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
And there is I went with the message basically that there could be, you're moving too fast. You need to slow down and do things more deliberately. So I think here what it's saying.
Bum, bum, bum. Slow down. You move too fast.
Don't expect fast results.
You gotta make the morning last.
Don't expect fast results.
Kicking down the cobblestones. Feeling groovy.
That's what I have for you, Mr. O.
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh my God, he's
Feeling
going to sing
groovy.
now since nobody...
I don't know all the words.
Oh my goodness. Well, it wasn't totally bad news. That's all I can say.
I think not. It says, just ignore that lady.
Wow.
I know it said that.
So Mr. O dropped his Goth Tarot today, and he did some little different...
I saw your comment,
Kara. Kara was there.
I also demonstrated my pipes.
He did something a little bit different on that show for Goth Tarot in honor of our Super Tarot Love Month coming to a close soon. Do you think you're going to do anything special on February 28th's emotional exchanges?
I'm canceling everybody's last minute Valentine candy gifts on Amazon because the February 28th says no shopping.
That's silly. Yes. Actually, they didn't include social media on that, but I am going to be limiting my social media presence a bit on Friday, I think. But I am not shopping anywhere Friday. I'm following the boycotts. No shopping. And there's a week in March 7th through 14th, I think it is, where they recommend no shopping on Amazon, and I'm not going to shop. So,
some other boycotts if we can help it.
It's basically if you like the way things are going in the country, fine. But it's a way to tell corporate America, that we don't like some of the moves you're making lately. And so
anyways, the original question, I am thinking of something I want to do for the last day of February and Super Tarot Love Month.
Okay.
So we'll see what that is.
Will I be invited back? No.
I could. That's an interesting idea. When I tell you what I might be doing,
oh no, I
may
not want to. I might.
You may not want to.
I may run. All right, Sunny is here. By the way, Sunny is down
here. Look at that. We've wasted almost a half an hour. I mean, we've entertained for a half an hour.
We've entertained for a half an hour. Shame on him. Well, you know what, though? If we're not going to get anybody else, we will close the show early, but maybe just for the heck of it, although I don't see it, and Sunny is like rubbing against me like crazy here. There it is.
It's Super Tarot Love Month, so no wonder he's rubbing against you.
Sunny is such a lovable guy. I don't know what to say. You are my baby. Yes,
just like me, he longs to be close to you.
Oh, good grief. All right. Anyhow, why don't we do a namaste blessing to close this show?
And then lightning will hit the studio.
By the way, I don't know what the weather is doing in your neck of the woods, but it got a little colder today. It's in the 30s today. And we had a rain-snow mix out there. There were these big flakes of snow falling. It dusted the ground again. I don't think it'll last, but that was kind of surprising.
Well, one thing we might have to consider with the lightning round is being more definitive and sending out an advance notice. We will be here tomorrow at this time, that kind of thing.
Maybe.
But it ruins the
idea of lightning.
True.
It's supposed to just...
Maybe our lightning is on downers.
Well, like we said, we probably
mellow.
will... there's a lot of people who work 9 to 5, so I'm not expecting on weekdays that we're always going to have a lot of people if we do it during the day.
The mellow lightning round.
And that even at night, if we do it later at night, we do it too early, we might miss people. Hey, maybe we'll have a morning one someday, even earlier than our happy hour
lightning
show.
Will really have to hit for that one.
It's supposed to warm up again next week, but we are going to have some 30-degree temperatures coming back. Oh, that's interesting.
That is.
Let me just show that. Coffee lightning. Coffee will just spark Mr. O into action. If you think he's crazy now.
I'm on my third cup and I am ready.
All right, this one is called, Hey, this is your soul talking to you. It's a blessing from your soul.
It's a little washed out, but...
I know. That lighting, there you go again. It's that light.
Oh, I doubt if it's...
A blessing from your soul. You are a beautiful soul full of infinite wisdom. Stop judging and start loving yourself. You are blessed with endless potential and on the verge of transforming into the radiant being that is your true essence. Shine your light and allow this blessing into your heart. Stop all the judgy stuff. Stop all the judgy stuff. You should be kind. You should be, you should show yourself support. You should be your own best supporter.
I know what you mean there, Kara. I kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit, too.
What? She didn't say that. I had to burp. Oh. Goth boy just can't, deal with this love and light namaste stuff, I think.
Love and light or else.
So the lightning round is now his excuse to act out. We can expect more of that on this show, I think.
There's a song even. 'Cause lightning is striking again. Well, next month it will.
Anyhow.
Anything else
you want to add?
Nope.
Is there anything you want to promote?
Well, do watch the Emotional Exchanges on Friday. Do watch us live tomorrow night from 7 to 9 p.m. A regular live stream where we will answer any
question. And 3 cards plus 2 Lenormand. So be there.
Beat it.
And also, don't forget to watch my Material Matter show.
Well, I had to get to happy hour first because that's Saturday. Then
I was going to do that, but then you just kept going because I was going to ask you, and when is happy hour Saturday? a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get a single card positive
Another dream
message
question?
from
I'm going to have to file them away. There's so many of them. You stop that.
Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Another dream question. Your dreams are crazy, but you and who's the other one who has the crazy dreams? Sometimes Libra does.
Yeah, Libra has dreams.
Libra does, so...
Victoria doesn't ask us, but I know she has some.
She's had some on occasion, but I don't know if she's asked about them too much. Yeah, so... Anyway, we're going to get going. We wanted to just try it at this time of day and see what would happen. And we'll be back next month, and I don't think it's going to be at the end of the month like these last 2 were. Last month it was on the absolute last day of the month.
One earlier and one later.
But I think we're going to be doing something around the Ides of March if we're not doing the past lives.
Sounds...
It'll be one or the other. All right. Everybody, thanks for joining us, Kara. I appreciate it. And, maybe they won't always be this quiet, depending on when we do it. So
we'll see you again.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.